All right, happy Friday night, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. End of a great week for you. We got stuff to talk about here in the Hat Creek Interior Studios. Hey, you don't have to own a ranch to live like you do. Hat Creek Interiors can make it happen for you. Check out the showroom 10101 South Slide Road in Lubbock, Texas. Get on hatcreek.us. Talk to Corey Flanagan. My gosh, look at their Facebook page and their website. You're going to be like, I need that chair. Hold on. Oh, I need that dining room. Yeah, I need that chandelier. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Hat Creek Interiors. We're proud to be broadcasting from the Hat Creek Interiors studios tonight. Texas Tech baseball, Run Rule City, taking care of Cal-State Bakersfield. I don't know if the boys from Cal-State are going to be walking the streets of Lubbock tonight, but maybe they will after a 17-4 beatdown. Texas Tech softball in action right now, 6-0 over North Texas, bottom of the third. We'll update as we go through. Texas Tech basketball. In the words of Kenny Loggins, this is it. Make no mistake where you are. This is it. The waiting is over. If you want to be a top 4 seed in the NCAA tournament, you go to Iowa State tomorrow. They're already there, by the way. Hopefully eating at Hickory Park, which is fantastic food. You beat them. If not, you may be trying to hold on to a 5 seed. A huge game in the Big 12 nationally as well tomorrow at Ames, Iowa at Hilton Coliseum. One of the loudest buildings I've ever broadcast from, by the way. My goodness, it gets loud there. So we have that. And then Cincinnati versus Sorsby. Federal Court, Ohio, the state of Ohio, OH. I know. It's the ugly reality of where college sports is. And we ask the question today, do you even care? In 3, in 2. Good evening, West Texas, all you good, fine, friendly folks out there who wish you were. I'm Ryan Hyatt, TheRaiderland.com, where you start your day every day there on the website. We give you our thoughts, what's coming up for the day, question of the day, and we also give you the Raiderland hot links brought to you by Jackson Brothers Meat Locker in Post, Texas. They handle all your meat processing needs. You kill it, they'll figure it out from there. That's really not their slogan. That'd be kind of a cool slogan. They ship to you. Get online, great website. Check them out, and then tell them thanks for supporting Raiderland. As we've said here in the Hat Creek Interior Studios tonight, brought to you in part by the Reserve Culinary Tavern, 103rd and Quaker in Lubbock, Texas. Great place to hang out tonight, right now. Friday night dinner, supper, whatever you want to do. Hang out with friends. Can you watch the games there? Yeah. The sports bar? No, it's a great place to eat. But they show the games. And in fact, the atmosphere is so great. The acoustics are so incredible. When they put the audio on, you can actually hear the announcers there at the Reserve. Beautiful, wonderful mega brunch Saturday and Sunday. Check them out there at the Reserve. And when you go, tell them we sent you. Red River Brewery and Distillery in Red River, New Mexico, right next to our friends at Lifts West. This is the ski season month coming up. Some of the best snow in New Mexico, northern New Mexico Falls, this time of year, and they're ready for you, spring break or otherwise. So head up there, tell our friends there at Red River Brewery we said, hey, great people. Gold medal winning beer, which is good. Like we found out during the Olympics, gold medal. You want gold medal winning stuff. They have that. And then the distillery just up the road. I mean, like 200 yards, maybe 300 yards. I don't know. Michael Covington, Michael can tell me about that. Yeah, so we'll figure it out. All right, tonight, get on the United Supermarkets chat line, the supermarket that supports Texas Tech. Can Texas Tech pull off the upset? The Sorsby Cincinnati case. It's reality of the world we live in right now. Do you even care? As a Texas Tech fan right now, he's your quarterback. He'll be your starting quarterback. Do you care that he's being sued for $1 million? Do you even blink when you read the headlines? Some people do. They clutch pearls. Yeah, they do. I mean, if they got pearls, they clutch them. I would say that this is just pretty much a reflection of the transactional nature of college sports today. No more, no less. That's where we are. All right. Off we go. All right. Let's get it started on the United Supermarket chat line. Philip, my man Philip, had a friend from Bakersfield. His name is Stretch Marks. Ah, see what he did there? It's funny. Jeff, if you're a West Texas native, no longer in West Texas, are you a fine, friendly folk, or are you now a wish you were? I would submit, Jeff, that once a West Texan, always a West Texan. That you take West Texas with you wherever you go, physically or otherwise. Now, I would submit that anytime you leave West Texas and have to move somewhere, dig up a box of dirt, take it with you. All right, and always have some West Texas dirt with you. But I would submit that you're not a wish you were. I think you are a friendly folk at this time. Philip, they have a patio there. Heck of a patio day. Gators has a great patio. The reserve has a fine patio. They got two patios. They got one on the east side and one on the west side. You got like double patio action going on there at the reserve. And you know what? It's a culinary tavern. Best hot wings. Their hot wings are good. Best onion rings in town. If you love the old Brittany onion rings, that's what you need to do. You need to head over there to the reserve. Jeff, I do not care about money battles between millionaires and multi-million dollar institutions. I love this comment. Product placement, by the way. Not bad. I've learned over the years. I like this because that's really what it is. It's a monetary agreement between a guy who made a mill or whatever he made there at Cincy, and he's going to make 4 to 5 million at Tech. They want some money. He's getting some money. Thanks for ruining the show, Jeff. I really appreciate it. Now we have nothing to talk about. No, actually we do. Texas Tech baseball winning 70-4. 6 straight wins for Tech baseball. Softball right now, top of the 4th. Not quite the bludgeoning of Abilene Christian. I don't know what Jerry Glasgow has against the Church of Christ, but my gosh, it was obvious yesterday. 7-2 right now. Texas Tech in front. Caitlin Terry on the mound, actually giving up 2 runs. Well, you're going to have to cut Caitlin Terry. I mean, the no-hitter was nice, and we appreciate everything, but gosh, you've given up an earned run in 3 2/3. This is just not going to work out. Things are going to have to change. Y'all jump in on the United Supermarket chat line. Most Texan thing you have done this week. I watched my dog earlier this week or late last week. It gets confusing around here. Anyhow, she was kind of along the edge of the field chasing a rabbit. And by chasing, the dog was kind of moving. The rabbit was kind of moving. The dog chased the rabbit. And all of a sudden, the dog sees something up above her to the left. And it's a low-flying, slow-flying, ribeye in the sky, Sandhills crane. So now the dog has this massive conundrum of chasing the rabbit or the crane. It tried to do both. She was not successful in the quest for either, but it was really interesting. And I mean, that crane just came in low. I mean, literally like 10 feet above the ground. I had to think the crane was taunting the dog. That's an album title, right? Taunting the dog. Would that be like speed metal, death metal, early mid 80s, something like that, taunting the dog? JCTT gets in our YouTube channel. Good to have YouTube. Right now it's Raiderland. Subscribe, like. Everybody on YouTube, please like it. Please share it. That grows it. You got us over 700. We really want 1,000. That's really like not the end goal, but man, that'd be awesome. Our Facebook page, Ryan Heights Raiderland, same thing. You can share on that and invite people in. And of course, Twitter X. We've been scuffling with StreamYard and Twitter on getting it on live in real time. I think the last 2 nights it's been on live. If it's on live right now and you're on Twitter X watching, hell, let us know. All right, share it. Please let us know. JCTT, what a game set up tomorrow afternoon on CBS. Double bye on the line, but also anxious to see what we have against a great team. This game, to me, with Texas Tech and Iowa State, kind of lean towards the over on this. They get rolling in that building, and I don't think Texas Tech right now is a team that's just a defensive going to be a lockdown defensive oriented team. We've talked about I can find points, I think, with this team easier than I can find the offensive rebounds with JT Toppin being out. All of that said, if Texas Tech can hang within single digits, that's not a win, but that's not going to hurt you. Just don't get blown out. Now, if you can somehow figure out a way to cobble together a win up there, okay, well, how do you do that? You can't let Iowa State get hot on the perimeter. You've got to cover out on the threes. You've got to control pace, which Texas Tech has been a better team dictating pace to teams than slowing down teams. At Iowa State, you always, in my opinion, you kind of always want to slow them down, not get the crowd revved up. And I'm telling you, it is one of the loudest buildings. It's one of the greatest home court advantages in college basketball. I rank it up there with what's going on in Lubbock. I rank it up there with what's going on, fill in the blank, Allen Fieldhouse, Cameron Indoor Stadium, whatever, wherever you want to go that has a great home court advantage right now. That Iowa State is that way. Now, here's what I'm hoping. I don't know what the weather forecast is. I'm only joking slightly. I hope the weather is great because that will get them outdoors tomorrow at 3 o'clock Central. That might get some of the people outside going, we need vitamin D, we need vitamin C, we need sun rays, we got to get outside. What is it? It's 50 degrees. We're going crazy. The worst time to play them is when the weather's horrible because Hilton Coliseum has free freaking heat. That's like their advertising promotional campaign. Come on out, watch a basketball game. Lady Cyclones, Iowa State men's basketball, free heat. Have a nacho. They call them a nacho, not nachos. They don't know. So I actually hope the weather's really great tomorrow and it gets, people out of their caves. They live in caves up there, cliff dwellings. Really, probably more cliff dwelling, Council Bluffs, areas like that. Probably a better way to say it. Can Tech do this? Yeah, they can. I still would go Iowa State. If I were making a number on this game, I've had Iowa State minus 6.5, minus 7.5. And I'm sure there's a number out already today. I have not seen one. I'm not looking at one. I would just say minus 6.5, minus 7.5 is the fair number I would have. And if Texas Tech can hang in there after that, it's going to be a good deal. Back to the United Supermarket chat line. West Texan is a state of being. We're a state of being. Trace gets in. Brought West Texas with me to Austin. You can take the boy out of West Texas, but making his own salsas and stuff down there is Trace. Jeff back on YouTube. I don't know why the men's hoops team can't win tomorrow. I'll be happy with a good show, then win out. No, I mean, the reason they don't win is the reason they wouldn't have won with JT Toppin healthy in there. It's a hell of a good team you're playing. It's a tough place to win that I think sometimes as any fan of any other school, any school, not just Tech, you don't want to give credit to the other places that are hard to win at. That you want to take credit for United Supermarkets Arena and say, yeah, you come in here, you got to bring a knife, man. Yeah, you bring a knife, we're going to bring a gun. You bring a gun, we're going to bring a howitzer. You bring a howitzer, we're going to bring a old retired wrestler. Woo! That fans don't want to give credit to other places being hard to play. Basketball, college basketball, more than anything, I think, is home court advantage hyped up into a point spread application. Not NBA, not NFL. College basketball can be anywhere from 2 to, in my opinion, 4 points sometimes on different places. Let's see, JCWT. Crawfish time on my patio in my neck of the woods. Sorsby didn't bat an eye. How popular will Tech be for TV and tickets give Sorsby and our current rep and record? I'm not sure I'm following everything, but Tech's going to be popular on TV because they're going to be a highly ranked team, a team that can go to the playoffs. They're going to be popular on TV because of that. Unless they lose, and then they're going to suck. Jeff, Iowa State's big man has 145 assists. This tells me we have to be careful of their inside-out offense. See what he did there, inside-out. They funnel it in, come back, kick out shot, 3, pump fake, dribble drive in. Shut down that outside game and deal with getting banged in the paint. There's a joke in there waiting for me to jump in, and I'm not going to do it even on a Friday night. Chris on Facebook. I laugh at those that say a player cannot transfer because they signed NIL or revenue sharing contract. All right, so these are two different things. The player can transfer. In this case, let's use Sorsby as this case. Let's say Sorsby, Cincinnati is saying you had an 18-month deal. You bailed out before it. You owe us $1 million because of that. There's nothing in the contractual agreement that says he can't legally transfer. There's nothing in the NCAA bylaws that says he can't transfer right now. So we've got two different tracks going in here from a legal standpoint. It's really not his ability to come play for Texas Tech. That's not a question. He will play for Texas Tech. And there you go. The legal question is, did he violate a fiduciary agreement with the University of Cincinnati? Were there clawback provisions in the agreement that are clear and present? Is Cincinnati being harmed, which really doesn't even matter at this point. It's just, to me, it's a simple contract law deal. If you agreed to the deal and said, if you leave, you owe us this much money, that's where we are. So Cincinnati's filed that. Sorsby's legal team will do their thing. We'll go. I still think Sorsby's going to end up paying some money to Cincinnati. Why would Cincinnati do this? Because Cincinnati wants to send a strong and clear message to any other players. Hey, if you bail out on us, we are going to actually hold you to whatever we signed, whatever agreement. We have the Duke quarterback case with Miami we can look at. There are some others going through, but this one, and they're all different. They're all, they're all a little bit different. I think Sorsby's going to end up paying. And I think for Texas Tech fans, after the initial stories came out this week about this, it's been really kind of a nothing burger for them. Oh, okay, whatever. You might have to pay some money. Well, we gave you $4.5 million. If you got to use it, use it. Now, Texas Tech officials, I think, are incredibly smart, are ahead of the game in many of this, and they had to know the contract he had signed with Cincinnati. They had to, I would think. I would want to see it. That if I were bringing Sorsby in and I'm the Matador Club and I'm Texas Tech, I'd say, all right, we need to see the contract you have with Cincinnati. Are we free and clear? Are you not free and clear? Well, we think we're free and clear. Are we not? Well, here's the deal. We give you this money. We're not going to be on the hook for anything. You got to pay them to get you out of that deal. That's on you. All right? That's on you. All right? JC Double T. Those dudes and Ames go out and plant and harvest this time of year. Oops. Mark says it's Iowa State 9.5. So Iowa State minus 9.5 right now. I think that line's a little high. I'd like I said, I'd have it 6.5, 7.5. So does that mean Hyatt's telling you if you can get Tech plus 9.5 to hammer that down? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Although, let me give you a scenario. Single point losses matter. And if I am Grant McCaslin tomorrow, I'm not going to foul if I'm down, late to put them over 10 points. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to foul you if I'm down 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm not going to foul you to the point that it gets it over 10. See what I'm saying here? That single digit loss still benefits Texas Tech. So you look at a number like that, 9.5, and you say, all right, what's the game script that would get to 10, other than Iowa State just wearing your ass out? But if it's a close game, if it's a 2-possession game late, I don't think McCaslin would push it to over 10. Just thinking out loud here. That's just me. Philip, I met a real blind cowboy. One of the coolest people you ever meet. Then I met Shy and Becky, and I don't get more, and it don't get more Texan than those three. Here's to the most Texan thing you've done this week. A blind cowboy. A blind cowboy walks into a bar. Yeah, don't get much better or much more Texan than that. You guys jump in. Run Rule City, Texas Tech baseball wins 17-4 against Cal-State Bakersfield. All right, real quick. I think the biggest story of this thing is Jackson Burns, Texas Tech starting pitcher, lifted in this game. And let me go back and make sure I've got that wrong. Got to hit that. And let me go back and look at the exact time he was lifted. So he gets the win, 4 1/3. So he's lifted with 1 out in the 5th. 56 pitches on the day, a walk, 4 strikeouts, 4 runs, 3 earned, 5 hits given up. He scuffled a little bit early, gave up a jack on the day, 2-run homer, but obviously one of the runs was unearned, so 3 earned runs. But he left with an apparent injury. I'm not going to try to read too much into this. Looked like maybe a forearm issue for Jackson Burns. It wasn't particularly cold today by any stretch. This is not one of those, hey, we're out here trying to play baseball in February and it's really cold. That wasn't it. It does make me wonder, after last week's outing, maybe if there was a tinge of something. He had the rough first inning. He just hadn't looked real sharp, you know? So the exit today got me thinking, all right, have we been dealing with something that maybe just wasn't completely quite right? I assume we'll find out fairly quickly on Burns. Perko going tomorrow. But to me, really, hey, love the home runs today by Davis Rivers. 2 home runs and a double. Love just hammer down 17-4 win. I'm more worried about the arm on Burns because this is a guy, obviously they've been trotting him out in front of the rotation early, that Burns is a guy they think and they want to be that guy. And if he's not, you've got a little bit of flux going on right now at the top of your rotation. We'll find out soon enough. Back to the United Supermarket chat line tonight. A few more minutes left with you. Texas Tech baseball, softball in action right now. 8-2, top of the 5th. They're rolling out there at the Rock. And then Cincinnati versus Sorsby. The reality of college football right now, college sports. You got a quarterback being sued for $1 million. Joseph, Texas Tech basketball will win tomorrow just because all common logic says we should lose. We need to make it at least 13. We need to make at least 13 threes, at least 53%, 55% clip. I actually want this team shooting fewer threes going forward. I want them to get defenders to run at them, and I want them to ball fake and move in and shoot 15-footers and attack the rim or get fouled. Without topping down there, I actually want fewer threes. We'll see what happens. Nobody listens to me. Jeff, what do we really know about the baseball team so far? Are they better than last year, on the right track? Yeah, I believe they're better than last year. They played better baseball. They played better fundamental baseball. In Arlington, they had about 3.5 bad innings. All right. The rest of the time, they played some really good teams, really good baseball. You took Albany last week. You swept them. You should. That's what old Tech baseball teams used to do. Get a team in here, sweep them, make it look good. You won today 17-4. That's good. This team is better. This team, I think, is definitely better offensively, and I love the way they're scoring 2-out runs. The situational hitting so far has been better than last year. You're just not doing stupid things at the plate. Are there any other starting pitchers? Yeah, you got scads of them. Perko tomorrow, complete game last week. You got pitchers. You got arms. I ain't worried about that. The kid from Tahoka looked good in the Shriners tournament. Are you talking about the kid from New Home? Got in there for an inning, maybe? Addison or something. I can't remember his name. Anderson against Kansas State took the ball inside more against Kansas State. Anderson. Oh, Anderson. Now, you can't go baseball and basketball on me. Christian Anderson against Kansas State took the ball inside more. Yes. Movie updates on Turner Classic Movies, 12 Angry Men. Good movie. Can't be giving me all these different movies and baseball and basketball and come on. Give me a fighting chance. Softball, where are we right now? Middle of the fifth, and it's 8-2 Texas Tech. The Red Raiders, 8 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base. The line score for North Texas, 2, 4, 2, and 3. As we move through the Janine McCaney Memorial Classic out there. She would love seeing, bless her heart, she would love seeing what's going on with Texas Tech softball right now today. I wish she had lived to see the fruition of what she created and helped create back in the 1980s and 1990s. Go to our Facebook page. There's a great piece that David Collier put together about Janine McCaney a couple of years ago. About 10 years ago. Judging from the looks of me in the video, talking about the former Texas Tech women's athletics director and then senior women's administrator. Who do you have, Canyon or Decatur? I always root for Canyon. I grew up in Canyon. I was a Canyon Eagle. Did not graduate from Canyon, obviously, but yeah, lived in Canyon. My dad was a Canyon High School coach. So yeah, Eagles. Decatur, I got nothing for Decatur. Decatur, Jacksboro, that's their little rivalry. But yeah, always Canyon, 100% purple. Tomorrow, Gotham Stakes at Aqueduct. We highly recommend the number 2 horse Hammond in the Gotham Stakes. Also, if you're paying attention real quick, we're just throwing this out there. Gulfstream Park, last 2 races tomorrow. Race number 13, number 2, without 8-1 on the morning line. And number 4, Commandment. Race 14, number 4, 2-1. So there you go. Just see if anyone's paying attention. See what happens on that. We've had a hell of a week. We've really appreciated you guys being out there. We will ask you to do a couple of things. Spread the word. Share it on social media. Put it there on your Facebook page, on your YouTube channel, and on Twitter X at Ryan Hyatt Media. We'll have a little basketball round ball rewind for you tomorrow afternoon. We'll probably have some Diamond Talk Sunday when Tech baseball gets done and softball gets done with the entire deal. That'll be good. Also on our Facebook page, Twitter X, tonight, your daily dose of West Texas. You guys are the best. I ask that you thank our clients and our sponsors like The Reserve, Hat Creek Interiors, Red River Brewery and Distillery, and United Supermarkets. Go to their Facebook pages or Twitter feeds, wherever you see them, and tell them thanks for supporting Raiderland. The power of 5. If 5 people do that every day, it's incredible how much that means to them. Y'all are the best out there. We appreciate you. We're going to be with you tonight on Twitter X, on our Facebook page, and got a few more tricks up our sleeve before we get out of here on a Friday night. So you know what to do. We'll see you then. TheRaiderland.com.